And what characters? 4.0. Tier list maker. So they got characters from 4.0. Check it. Okay, Genshin tier list from 4.0. Okay. Hold on. I can already tell that I'm gonna have to add stuff. Alright, let's delete that row. Let's make that red. Let's add a row. And we're gonna make that blue. Let's make that blue. No. Hold on. Make that D. And then add over below. I'll make that. Oh, so I'm not botching this. Make that light green. And then we'll call this never used. Okay, so start with Albedo. Never used him. Right? I never used Albedo. Never used Alloy. Missed out my chance to use Alloy. Amber? I would say Amber's a D tier. Nobody really uses Amber. She's more like a starter character. You know what I mean? She's a starter character. Ayaka. I never used Ayaka, but from using her during Inazuma, I'm gonna put her at B. Barbara's been my go-to healer. As far as a healer, I'm gonna say she's not that bad a healer, but I know there are better healers. So I'm gonna keep her at B. Beto, never used her. Bennett, I'm working on you. I'm working on Bennett right now. I have a team where I have Bennett on, but I am working on him. So I think I'm gonna put him. Where am I gonna put you, dude? But I don't. I'm gonna put you at A, bro. Chonyun, I never used him. D-Luke, bro, that's my guy. D-Luke is my guy. He is S tier. He is S tier for me, guys. And that is biased as fuck. I don't care. He is staying at S tier. I don't care. See, Diona? Dino? Never used her. Eula? People are gonna hate me for this, but I'ma put you at D tier. You're D tier. Yanfei. Not gonna lie, Yanfei is actually pretty solid. I'm gonna put her at C tier. Official. Let's see. Thing with official is like Fischl is on my main team now, and I feel she is a really good sub DPS, especially if you have a Hyper Bloom team like I do. So, Fischl is A tier. On you. Now, I personally never used Ganyu, but I have seen Ganyu in action. And honestly, if I were to use Ganyu, I would put her at, I'd probably put her between A and B. Moro, I've never used him. I wish I used Hu Tao. If I did have Hu Tao and used her, I would put her at, no, actually no. No, I am going to put her at S tier. She will go in S tier if I had her. Ito. Oh, dude. Ito's got that redonkulous strength, bro. And honestly, I only used him one time during a trial. He's got that Unga Booga strength. I'm gonna put him at A. Kaya's okay. I mean, I hadn't really used him for. Definitely built for exploration, so I'm gonna put him at C. Kazuha, the fucking goat. Kazuha is that guy. Honestly, I don't have him built, but man, he honestly works with any team. Kazuha is that guy. He works with any team. Kaching, I really don't like Kaching, honestly. There are people out there that do like using Kaching, but not me. D tier for me. Klee? I don't know. Klee to me is like super chunky. She's like super chunky. Put her at D tier. Kokomi is fucking S tier. Oh my god. Hands down one of the best healers in the fucking game. Yo, what's up, cool kitty Lily? No, put Diona S tier. Hell nah. Diona is not S tier. No. Diona is not S tier. I'm sorry, she's just not. Okay. Lisa, though, as much as my bias wants to kick in, Lisa, she's either B or C. I'm gonna be real. Probably more leaning towards C than B. Yeah, C tier. Definitely C tier. Is it because she's short? No, it's not because she's short. It's because, honestly, I feel that there are better units than Diona. Mona. I'm sorry, Mona. I have never used you once. I've never used you once. I'm sorry. I feel bad for the characters I'm putting in never used, because if I were to use them, they'll either be pretty bad or pretty good. You know what I mean? Ningguang's automatic D tier. She sucks. I hate her. People can fight me on it, but Ningguang sucks. Noelle, I feel, is pretty solid. I'm putting Noelle B tier. She is definitely a good starter shield. You know what I mean? She is definitely a good starter shield. Like, she's like your tutorial level Zhongli. said, for real? Yes, Ningguang sucks. She has this big old geo wall for what? For nothing. Literally, enemies walk through that shit like it's a piece of paper. Like that wall that Ningguang puts up does nothing. It is awful. Jean. Now see, I wish I had Jean, and Jean is actually a solid healer. So I'm putting Jean in A tier. Chi-Chi. I heard Chi-Chi was a decent healer, but honestly, I've never used her, so I'm not gonna put my opinion on a character I've never used. Even though I've done that with some of these characters already. Let's see. Razor. Honestly, I don't hear that much talk about Razor. I really don't. I mean, I like Razor as a character, but as a unit, I'm not sure. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I love Razor too. I feel like as a unit, he might be a C. He ain't no D, but he ain't no B either. Rosaria, bruh. Honestly, I'm building a freeze team with Rosaria, right? Like, Rosaria's okay, but she ain't no D. I'm gonna put her as C tier. Now see, Kujo Sar. I have Kujo Sar, but I don't have her built. I know that she works well with Raiden, and depending on what type of team you have her with, but I'll put her as never used. Sayu, she is good transport. I have her, but I never used her either. Oh shit. Fear just blacked out a bit. I don't know. I'm not gonna say she's bad. So I'm gonna just put her as never used. Shenhe? Bruh. I honestly wish I pulled Shenhe. Shenhe's an A. Honestly, if I had Shenhe, I would be using her 100%. And then Shogun. I wish I had you, Ryan Shogun. I've heard nothing but good things. Nothing but good things. No, actually, wait. I've used Ryan Shogun during her trial. No, she's going to S tier. Fuck that. Sucrose. Sucrose is actually not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. She's a pretty solid unit. She goes in B tier. Sucrose is good. She's not bad. Oh, like sugar. Let's see. Child. Okay. Child, as much as I don't want to say that I don't like Child. Child is definitely an interesting character, but he's also a solid unit. He goes in B tier. Toma, I would say, is a C. He's a solid unit. Venti, D. Hate him. Don't like him. I don't care how much of a good unit everybody else thinks he is. I hate him. He's D tier. He's D tier to me. Zhang Ling is definitely A tier. She is definitely a good unit. She's more of a meta unit too. Like, she pretty much goes with any team. So Zhang Ling, definitely a good unit. Zhao. I've never used Zhao, unfortunately, but I know some people that have used Zhao say that he's good. Jincho, oh my god, absolute. He's meta, but he works well with practically any team too. So he's a solid unit. Apparently, am working with him on my freeze team, and I think he's a good unit. It would be perfect if he had the sack sword. I have the sack sword on Shincho because all that ER. Shincho needs a lot of ER. So having that on him works wonders. Yeah, I would recommend getting the sack sword for Shincho. Jin Yen, nobody talks good about her. She is awful. Yai Miko. Now see, I love Yai Miko as a character and as a unit. So honestly, in my wholehearted opinion, I honestly think Yai Miko is a B. She's not an A because she is not above. Honestly, hold on. Let me move Benny. Benny should be an S. Honestly. Here's a W healer. Yai Miko is not above anybody else in A. Honestly. So she will stay right where she is at B. Yoimiya, I don't like her. I honestly don't like Yoimiya. I mean, her character is great, but as a unit, I feel like she has no use for me. The same with Yujin. Like, nobody uses Yujin. Nobody. What happened to Honkai? The internet was acting up really bad, and the weather keeps knocking out the it keeps knocking me out of the server. So I decided to do something else. And then we get to Zhongli, the fucking shielded goat. Get up there in that S tier, boy. Ayato. Yeah, it kept knocking me out of the server, and I couldn't even play the game. And I know the update doesn't happen until tomorrow. My options are so off? What do you mean? This is my Genshin tier list. I don't have your volume on, and I can still tell. What do you mean? Bruh. I feel like this is a fair tier list. I don't know what you're talking about, Presentable. I feel like this is fair. What? Where did Michael Jackson come from? What are you talking about? Alright, anyway, we're on Ayato. Ayato I never used, so. Oh, that's cool. Laughs uncontrollably. Turn on the volume then, you donut. Alright, anyway. Kuki Shinobu. Because the unfortunate thing about the captions is that they don't. Oh, in order to use the captions, it's like a app for the stream. So if I don't know if you're using desktop or mobile, but I think on desktop it's it should be like a side option from like where the not like where the chat is. I forget how to go to it on desktop. And on mobile, if you I think you scroll over on the stream, like it's one of those extension panels. That's what the closed caption is. It's one of those extension panels that I have for the stream for just in case. Okay, Shinobu, you're at an egg. I've heard nothing but good stuff about Kuki Shinobu. Every time I hear her, people are always saying, "Oh, she's so good. She's goated. She's the great healer you need on your team." Yelan, S tier. Yelan is S tier. She's super goated. Super goated. Hazo, I never used him. Kale, as an adorable character as Kale is, I'm sorry, Kale. You gotta join the ranks, the D ranks. I'm sorry. Dory, oh, definite D. Traveler, both travelers, you're at a C because you have Dendro going for you, and that is it. Every other element you have, Traveler, sucks. Tainari is a definite A because he is super good. Super good. Like the rock they drop. Yes. And truth be told, Traveler should be at D rank. Traveler should be at D rank for sure. Candace. Let's see, where am I putting Candace? I'm gonna be real, I have Candace, but I've never used her. Sino, my boy Sino, you are at S rank, my guy. Get up there with them, the rest of these goats. Nilu? I've never used Nilu. I'm gonna be real. Layla is actually pretty solid. She does have a very good shield, so she's either A or B. I'm gonna say she's a B. I'm gonna say she's a B for sure. Nahida, oh, S tier. Without question, Nahida is S tier. Like, if you have to question why Nahida is an S tier, there's something wrong with you. Nahida is S tier. Should be doing a Honkai tier list. Since we were going to play Honkai today, but you know, shit happens. Scaramouche. Oh wait, no, not Scaramouche. Farozan. Barzon's not good without Scaramouche, from what I've heard. So I'm a sticker at C. And she has to be C6 at that. Scaramouche is I don't know. He seems pretty solid. I mean, I've used him during his trials before. He seems alright. So I'm gonna put him in B. Oh, I hate them. Bro, I'll hate them for like the longest time. Like I'll hate them, I feel is a A. Dia? No, not Dia yet. Yao Yao's pretty solid. She can go at a B. Dia. Honestly, Dia is not as bad as people make her out to be. So I'm gonna put her at C. Mika, you're a D, bro. I'm sorry. You're a D, Mika. Lynette is actually pretty solid. Lynette is at a B. Lenny, you're also a B. Fermine, I've never used you. Never used Kirata. Never used Baiju and Kave. Never. I only used Kave once. I only used him once. I don't know how to feel. So honestly, I'm not gonna pass that judgment on you, Kave. But yeah, that's it. That's the list. This was the list before all the other versions of Genshin that we got. Do you think Genshin characters are better than Honkai characters? Honestly, it depends on the character. But like as a game, I feel like that I like Honkai better than Genshin. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that I like Honkai better than Genshin. Like Honkai to me seems more fun. I mean, nothing on Genshin, but like Honkai is more like Honkai has a lot more rewards. Oh, let me see if I can find a Honkai tier list. I'm gonna search for it actually. Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, there it is. And are we up to date? Do we have all the characters? Well, we have most of them. That's fine. Okay, so we got Trailblazer. Let's see. Trailblazer. Preservation Trailblazer is actually pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Preservation Trailblazer, yeah, the both of y'all go at an A. March is not that bad either. So March is actually okay. You don't know any other characters besides March 14th? No, it's not March 14th. It's March 7th. Her name is March 7th. But yeah, March is actually a solid character. So I'ma say she's either a B or a C. I'ma say C, honestly. Because there are better shielders than March. Like March can put up a shield for you. Like, she can put up a full shield for you, but only for one ally. Only one ally at a time. Her attacks aren't that strong, but I don't think they're meant to be. March 7th. Whoopsies. Don't make that mistake again. No, I'm playing. Dan Hung. Dan Hung is also a C. He's okay. He's average. Asta. Asta is actually really fucking good. She is an S tier. I mean, I don't main Asta, but man, if I have her built up just right, she gives your team an incredible speed boost. And not just an incredible speed boost, but like, I think also an attack boost. I think she gives your teammates attack and speed. So she's really good. You want to build her. Arlan. Hold on, I gotta make another row. Because I'm not gonna hold a character I've never used. I'm not gonna hold a character I've never used. So yeah, I've never used Arlan. Herda, I heard is pretty good. I personally never used Herda, but if I had to put her on this list, I would say A or B. I'm gonna put her at B. Hook, you are a C. Natasha. For whatever reason, a lot of people don't like Natasha. Heard a really good. Is that how it sounded on the mic? That's probably how it sounded. That's probably how I sounded on the mic. That is my bad. Because I tried talking so fast, but then like the filters on my microphone didn't pick up right. So I'm gonna have to fix that later. Natasha is actually a really solid healer, so I'm putting her at A. I know there are better healers in this game, but Natasha is a really good healer just for starting out. Sampo, he's actually solid. As much of a dickbag he is a solid character. Payla's good. Payla's good. She is she can debuff the enemy's defensive stats like hella, chat. She can debuff the enemy hella. So I think you would want Payla on your team. Serval, never used her. No, actually I'm lying. I have used Serval, but Serval's like eh. She ain't the worst, but she's actually no D. Xinkyu, I've never used her. Shushang she's solid. Put her at C. Tinyun, oh yeah, up there. Tinyun is up there. You want Tinyun on your team. Himiko, oh my god. Himiko is my queen, and my queen deserves an A. Her follow-up attacks are pretty fucking good. Not better than Kafka, but her follow-up attacks are pretty good. So Himiko deserves an A rank. Well, you also deserve an A rank, my guy. Well is also a good support. He can help slow down the enemies for you. so that way your units get an extra turn. Also dealing imaginary power, so Welt's good. Bronya, get your ass up there in the S rank, bro. Like I heavily rely on Bronya for my Zila team, and she always delivers. She always delivers. Clara, I personally never used you, so I can't give that analysis. Japard, I never used you either. Never used you either. Bailu, good ass healer. She is another good ass healer. You want Bailu as a healer on your team. Yancheng, you suck. You suck, Yancheng. I'm sorry, man. You're awful. You're just bad. Zila, my queen. Yes. Zila S tier. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care. She's fucking ugh. Yes. Yes. Without question. Genuine. Honestly, without Lightning God, you would be a fucking A, dude. But yeah, you are also S tier. Yukong. Honestly, I've never used Yukong, so I can't give that judgment on her. Silverwolf, S tier. Silverwolf is S tier. So good. Silverwolf is such a good unit, bro. Like, she applies like almost like every type of weakness to help your team out. Also debuffs the enemy and does a good amount of damage. Oh yeah, she's S tier. Locha, even though I never used you, you are an S tier healer. So you're up there, my guy. I've heard so many bad things about Luca, but I don't want to home, so he stays and never used. Blade, I've used other people's blades and he's so fucking good. Blade is fucking good, y'all. If y'all didn't pull Blade this banner, man, I didn't either, but I actually failed Blade to get Bronya. I mean, not that I wanted Bronya, it kind of just happened and I made Bronya work. So yeah, Blade is S tier. Kafka without question is S tier. Lynx is another A tier healer. Like honestly, all the healers thus far are A tier. Like they're all good in their own way. Swan, S tier, bro. Swan is S tier. She's super fucking good. She helps raise your attack and your crit rate with her barrier, and also gives you an additional health boost to your maximum health. And for some characters, that is very important for some characters. So if you guys don't have Fushuan on your team, you need to. Imbibitor Lune is fucking strong as fuck. He's S tier. Gwenithan is eh. I mean, I haven't used her much, but I'm gonna say she's okay. So she's going in C. Jingliu, oh my god. Jingliu is fucking S tier. I don't have Jingliu, but she's fucking S tier, bro. I wish that I pulled for Jingliu. I really wish I pulled for her. Topaz. Topaz is actually not that bad. she's a solid unit, so she can go in B tier. Hanya can also go in B tier. Whoa, S tier, bro. S tier healer, bro. Probably one of the only S tier healers in the game. Argenti. He is OP as fuck for no reason. I mean, I personally never used him, but from what I've seen of Argenti, he is an OP physical attacker. So he's either A or S at this point. So, but does he deserve to be up here with these goats, or does his ass stay in A tier? Nah, he's got it. He's got to be S tier. Not gonna use my bias here. Yue, let's see. Yui. I've personally never used her. Not gonna lie. Dr. Ratio is an A. I feel that Dr. Ratio is an A. His follow-up attacks are good. He does put out a good amount of damage, but he doesn't exactly hang with the S tier guys. He is a good unit, not gonna lie, but he don't hang with the S tier guys. Ron May is a fucking S tier. Oh my god. Ron May is S tier. Her fucking buffs are insane. And she's probably the strongest buff out of all the characters that can buff other characters. Ron May is your strongest buff. So that's about it. That's all the Honkai characters. So what y'all think? What y'all think of that?